Hi, let me ask you a few questions. How is network marketing working for you? No, I mean, really. How's that warm market making a big names list thing going? Are you resorting to buying supposedly hot leads and then using a script for follow up? How about the 3 foot rule? How exciting is that? Let me ask you, are you more excited about selling your product or are you better at recruiting other people too? And at what point do you talk about network marketing to a prospect, or do you avoid it, hoping that they'll never ask? And how do you respond when they bring up the whole pyramid Ponzi scheme issue? Last, what is your plan? Like, is in a written strategy to earn 10, 15, or even $20,000 a month or more in the next year. Now, not your company's compensation plan, your plan to use their plan. My name's Russ Devan, and I own a 26-year-old consulting and training company called Success by Design. I've been struggling, but winning in the system of distribution called network marketing for nearly 4 decades now. And I've spent nearly a third of my life studying and researching why people struggle, fail, and even quit when trying to use this brilliant form of distribution to better their lives personally and financially. And I've discovered, and I really firmly believe, it boils down to 3 basic areas where people have difficulty. The first is the whole question of where prospects come from, how to find people for your business and do it in a way that has some dignity to it. Number 2, there seems to be this quandary about whether it's more important to sell the product or get people in the business. So how to enroll people and how to sell and move the product, which both have to take place, is where people struggle. And the last is very few people in network marketing, I say, really plan to succeed in it or have a plan or a blueprint for how they're going to get where they're going to get. Now, I've been building successful organizations by practicing, proving, and teaching a new possibility for how network marketing can work for people for almost 30 years. I call it untraining. Here are some high points. I can show you how to create an unlimited resource for prospects without the tired, old, warm and cold market thinking, like going to friends, neighbors, and relatives necessarily, or having to talk to strangers. And you know what? Those people, either one of those, I mean, look how often people refer to door-to-door selling. I mean, it sends shudders up and down my spine. And you know about selling and recruiting? I'll tell you a secret. The better you are at selling or the better you are at recruiting, I say the further you get from building a successful organization, because other people won't be as good at it as you, and you won't be able to duplicate that effort, which is essential in building a large business. Now, I can show you how to use any compensation plan to build the income of your dreams. That means no matter what the company comes up with, if they have a valid product for the consumer, they all have good plans. It's how you use the plan. And I'm not talking about memorizing it or being able to say it in your sleep or achieving certain positions. I'm talking about using the plan and mapping it on what you're building to get what you want, to get your expectations and your objectives met over the course of the next year. Last, the best thing about Success by Design is it's about personal responsibility. You don't have to be or become something or someone else. You get to be yourself. And that's just fine. You're okay. It's just how you're going at the business that needs some work. But if previous success was a criteria for success, no one would ever be successful. So you don't need to have already won in order to win. And you know what? Be yourself, because everybody else is already taken anyway. Would you like to know more? Participate in my free coaching calls. Attend my international webinars. Get private coaching for you and your team from me. Please fill out your contact information on this page and I'll send you the details. Now, we're not going to sell your information to anybody else. This is completely privacy protected. Also, if you do it now, I'll give you a special free gift worth up to $150. Thank you for listening. Remember, dreams come true.